Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe out there. Thank you very much again to every single one of you up here who have subscribed to the channel. It's awesome. I love talking with you in the comments and the community tab up here. Please come along on this incredible journey if you're new to the channel. I really appreciate it. Smash that subscribe button. Turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing, be it the cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about financial freedom, and most importantly, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along with me on this incredible journey. Please, please, please do your own research and due diligence. I am not a financial advisor. You need to be very careful with this stuff because it can be extremely volatile and risky. I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. Please jump on all the social media platforms like I've mentioned in all my previous videos. Do your own research. It's free. It's in the palm of your hand, computer, tablet, PC, whatever you use to use the internet basically. Don't pay for anything. Get confident before jumping into this stuff. And my golden rule at the end of the day is I only invest what I can afford to lose. That is my #1 rule, because I hate losing sleep overnight, stressing about losing money. All right, so please be careful. Don't take what I say as financial advice. All right, now that the formalities are out of the way, this has got to do with my previous video following on from the Australian government adopting Ripple and XRP. I have found another interesting article and government organization and body that works with the Australian government, and I'm going to show you this now, and it's fascinating stuff, and this actually proves the connection between the Australian government, XRP, Ripple, and Energy Web. So check this out, guys. This is fascinating. Right. So I'm going to show you this. This is AEMO, all right? So who we are. So the Australian Energy Market Operator, right? This is just in relation to the energy sector, gas, electricity, hot water, and all that kind of stuff, right? So let's have a read of it. So as the Australian Energy Market Operator, AEMO, we are shaping a better energy future for all Australians. As a role, our role is to manage the electricity and gas systems and markets across Australia, helping to ensure Australians have access to affordable, secure and reliable energy. Australia's energy landscape is undergoing a rapid, unprecedented levels of change. The change is being driven by evolving power supply mix, aging infrastructure, weather, changing technologies, and consumer preferences here, and increasing independencies between our gas and electricity markets. We are actively driving and planning for Australia's energy future, making sure that Australians will continue to have access to secure, reliable energy in the years to come. In short, we are helping keep Australia's lights on, its water hot, and now and in the future. So obviously here, the short history on who these people are. So AEMO was established by the Council of Australian Governments, COAG, on July 1st, 2009 to manage the National Electricity Market, NEM, in the eastern and southeastern states of Australia gas markets. In the years following our establishment, the AEMO responsibilities have progressively grown. This has included adding various gas market functions and becoming the market and independent power operator for Western Australia from 2015. Our ownership was and still is shared between government and industry, with members representing federal and state governments, as well as generation and production, distribution, retail and resources businesses across Australia. We have always operated on a user pays cost recovery basis, and we recover all operating costs through fees paid by industry participants. Our work, let's just keep going into this. This is where you dig deep here, man. At AEMO, our work includes operating the systems that allow energy to be generated, transmitted and distributed, and the financial markets that allow energy to be sold and bought. From a physical operations perspective, we operate the electricity systems in the NEM and Southwestern Australia. Western Australia. This includes monitoring supply and demand, voltage and frequency, and managing planned and unplanned outages and emergencies. In short, we help ensure the Australian consumers, businesses and industry have access to secure and reliable energy at all times. So I'm just so excited about this. So we also operate in Victoria's gas transmission system, which includes reviewing the adequacy of gas supply and pipeline capacity for the system. We also operate Australia's electricity and gas markets. Like the stock exchange, the markets allow energy and the energy related services to be bought and sold in a competitive environment. For example, these markets can be used to allow the electricity generators to sell their electricity to retailers or gas suppliers and distributors to schedule the deliveries for the day. We schedule the energy at the lowest available prices, settle trades, and ensure data and information flows between participants. While the market mechanisms support affordable and reliable energy, AEMO does not set or regulate retail energy prices. Instead, retailers set the energy prices for Australian consumers, or in some states, the government can set a regulated contract. Our work also goes beyond day-to-day operations, includes proactively shaping Australia's energy future. Our planning and forecasting work supports efficient investments, operations and policy decisions by governments, regulators, industry participants and community, while our program incentives and trials help us learn from changing environment to create best-in-class approach to energy. This is just another reason and another supportive information, obviously, from my previous video in relation to the Australian government doing a deal with Ripple XRP. Stick with me here. So the need for collaboration at AEMO, we are proud to be driving the force of Australia's energy future, but know that we cannot do it alone. To ensure we are delivering the best outcomes for Australian consumers, we work closely with Energy Securities Board, the Australian Energy Regulator, the Australian Energy Market Commission to solve the challenges in the transition. We also work closely with industry participants and have developed strategic partnerships with the CSIRO, I mentioned them in my previous video, and the Australian Renewable Energy Agency, ARENA. Our partners shared our commitment to developing new solutions to energy challenges we face together as we have the opportunity to succeed. There's a whole range of information here, guys. One thing that sets this whole thing apart, and I will bring it up here, I'm going to get it up now. Right. Have a look at this article posted on the 10th of September 2018. Yes, it's old, but stick with me here because this is where it gets really interesting, all right? So blockchain is the future of the energy industry. Have a read of this. The future of energy will be digital. Blockchain technology will create people-centric energy markets using software that enables customers to set their buy and sell rates for distributed energy online. We hear that a lot of blockchain in the media, but what exactly is it? Essentially, blockchain is a form of distributed ledger, a database which is shared by consent and synchronizes digital data across networks and countries, which transforms both currencies and commodities into a digital form. This allows one person to trade with another or peer-to-peer without relying on the middleman entities such as a bank or to power company to process the transaction for you. This is on their website, right? What I just mentioned before, the governments, institutions in Australia. Check this out. So peer-to-peer, P2P trading is an industry enabling grid-connected consumers to buy and sell electricity or solar energy without a retailer. Is becoming more frequent in Australia. There are startups appearing across the country that with the aim of distributing the traditional retailer-customer relationship by introducing a decentralized energy model that gives the consumers control. Wait for it. Distributed ledger technology, DLT, is expected to be herald a significant change, not just for the energy industry, but for financial services too. The world's first industrial scale blockchain in financial services will go live here in Australia in 2020, which was last year. The Australian Stock Exchange announced earlier this year that DLT will be used to clear and settle $2 trillion cash Australian equities market. Another important development is the Energy Web Foundation. Did I not mention this in my previous video with the governments? Which is building an open source scalable blockchain platform specifically designed for the energy sector's regulatory operation and market needs. The intent of the EWF through its Energy Web platform is to develop market standard that ensures interoperability, reduces costs and complexities, aligns currently dispersed blockchain incentives and facilitates technology deployment through easy implement applications. Now that all is out of the way, click the link. Here we go here. Energy Web. This is on the government organization's website for blockchain technology, and look who's partners with Energy Web. I can't believe it's mind blown, right? Energy Web 0. I mentioned this in my previous video. EWZ0 is an open source app that enables any renewable energy buyer to find the open source procurement options from across a wide variety of digital marketplaces globally. Zero integrates myriad marketplaces, including those built on the EW origin through the single covenant digital interface. Let's go into this. This is what I had in my last video, guys. Zero, the digital gateway to zero carbon renewable energy. Keep scrolling down here. You can read all this stuff here. And look at the partners here. And who's there? Ripple. There you go. XRP. It's all tied in. This confirms my previous video. The government is talking in relation to blockchain technologies, energy web. There's the confirmation there that it definitely is on the Australian government's table right now. This is what is happening with XRP Ripple. I just wanted to provide an update. I had to read all that crap because it just was mind-blowing stuff that I came across this. Had to do a video of it. There you go, guys. Ripple. Energy web ties in with the Australian government here, the Australian energy market operator. It's all tied in, confirmed. There you go. I just couldn't believe when I saw that. I just came across that and had to do a video on it. So that's awesome stuff. Obviously, this is definitely on the Australian government's plate right now with all of this stuff to reduce carbon emissions. It is definitely partnered and confirmed that it is on the table there with obviously the previous company that I just showed you here, AEMO, confirmed that it is working with Energy Web, and you can see right here Energy Web has partners with Ripple. There you go. Let me know in the comments below, because I'll tell you right now, XRP is going to go to the moon. This stuff is incredible. It's going to change the way everything is done across the world with all kinds of industries: energy, financial institutions, logistics, blockchain, all kinds of stuff, man. It's just mind-blowing. I just couldn't believe I had to do a video on it. But it's all tied in and confirms my previous video. All right? Thanks very much for sticking around. I appreciate it. Let's go XRP to the moon. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this. All right? Stay safe. Peace. Bye.